in the 6th quarter out of the technology department. Jerry Norris is over here. He's going to help out. He's the judge. He's our engines instructor. This is kind of his project. These are our students that are going to do the demo for you. We'll tell you a little more about it as we go, but they're going to introduce themselves first.
Brandon Arndt from Milford, Nebraska, and automotive 5th quarter. Tyler Christensen from Ruskin, Nebraska, and also 5th quarter.
All right, normally we do this just a little bit different and have 2 teams. Due to illness, we have 1. We have somebody's out, so we're not going to do 2 teams today. We're just going to use 1, and that's okay. So these guys are normally competing against another team of 2 students and the clock. Today, it's just the clock. These guys set their own personal record last time, 13:28.
Wow.
What? 13:32. 13:32. Their record, which is also the school record. They tell me they can do it faster than that. I don't believe them. Now let's see what we can do. So, without further ado, we'll get this started, and then we'll tell you about what you're going to see as we go. All right? All right. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, build your engine. All right, you see we have a time clock back here. What you're going to watch these guys do is assemble that bear block and make it run in under 20 minutes. Maybe well under 20 minutes. The blocks that we're using are 350 with a 40,000-inch overboard Chevrolet block. All the machine work was done in the lab right around the corner by Jerry Norris and his students here on Southeast Community College Milford campus. They're a portable, studded main cap block. They've been decked, they've been honed, and again, more than 40,000 oversized. The crankshaft is a scat crankshaft, stock stroke from Redondo Beach, California. All the tools they're using are going to be basic hand tools. Okay, with one exception, there's a cordless drill up there. You'll get to see them use that cordless drill for one thing, that is to build oil pressure. All other things are going to be done with hand tools. They are required to torque the rods, torque the mains, torque the cylinder heads. These guys have went out and done this at a number of car shows, county fairs, races, things like that, all over the state and neighboring states. Had an opportunity to go out and recruit for our school and show what these guys are able to do. It's been a great, great opportunity for them. Great opportunity for us. Okay, minute and a half and we got short range going. We started this 7 years ago to go out and try and generate some enthusiasm for our students, for our career, for our program, and show what these guys are able to do. Since then, we've had a lot of interest generated in the program, a lot of job opportunities for these young people to go out and work in an industry doing what they like to do. All right, the pistons that you see going in are 40,000 overweight, cast iron technique silver light piston on powered metal vortex rods. Again, the rods were reconditioned in the machine shop by students right around the corner here. Along the line of tools, you see the tools that they're using there, you see all the toolboxes around the lab. All of our students own these toolboxes and the tools that are in them. It's a great opportunity for them to go out and hook up with a tool vendor and get their tools purchased at typically half price. Half price is a big deal when we're talking about the investment of tools that you're going to invest in for a lifetime for your career. Some programs do not require you to buy tools. The problem with that is when you graduate, you may have a skill, you may even have a job, but you have to spend a bunch of money to buy these tools at full price before your first day of work. Our students have their tools bought at half price, they're theirs, they know what they got, they know what they need, and they got a discount. Okay, 3 minutes and we've got 1 mega pistons in, it looks like. minutes. And it looks like we've got 6 pistons in, 7 pistons in, 4 minutes. A lot of programs on campus work together to make this a feasible opportunity for these guys to go out and do it. One of them is our welding and metalworking department that made these stands. Some of you are close enough to see, others maybe not. The stand was fabricated and built by our welding department. On the back it has a fuel cell, it has an electric fuel pump, has a battery box, tray, some plumbing, some switches, the gauges, and all that is required to be able to run this engine when they get put back together while it's still on a stand. Here it is, 5 minutes. Our students typically have 6 or 8 opportunities per graduate for employment. That's our purpose. We want to get out here and train these guys a skill that they can use to make gainful employment for themselves. Our students graduate with lots of opportunities. Lots of them go to independent repair facilities. Some go to dealership environments. Some go to specialty places that build just engines or just transmissions or just alignments or brakes. Some of them eventually open their own facilities, open their own repair businesses. There are a vast majority of opportunities where you can go with this degree. All of our students graduate with a degree, not just a certificate of completion, but an associate degree. If these guys decide to further their education through a university system or a degree completion program, that opportunity is available to them. With an associate degree, not just a certificate of completion. 6 minutes. Alright, we're getting close to having this thing short block, it looks like. Starters are a high torque gear reduction mini starter. Typically, when we put this in, we consider that about the halfway point. Okay? They're there at 7 minutes right on the nose. So see how close that is. That puts us on a 14-minute pace. 7 minutes and flip the engine. You'll see we have a couple cameras going on behind and your side. We're going to put this on YouTube after the event. That's our plan. We're going to do it again at 2:30. So if you are interested in seeing this again, know what it is, go to YouTube. Type in Southeast Engine Build. You'll find it. 7.5 minutes. Okay, the heads that are going on these engines are aluminum LP1 cylinder heads for a 93, 97 Corvette Camaro. You're starting to see them work up a sweat in here. That 17 head bolts on each side have to be spun down, then torqued, then all the rocker arms tightened. 8 minutes. Let's go, guys. Brandon's got a torque wrench. Alright, 8.5 minutes. As we start on the second cylinder head. These guys had an opportunity to go to the Sarpy County Fair in Springfield in front of a crowd of 3,500 people about, and did this and broke their record and the school record at 13 minutes, about 40 seconds. So a few weeks later, went padlock with Carson and Lincoln, and they beat their record again. 9-minute mark. Okay, see Brandon fish sitting down the rock arms on the one bank. They have preset body locks that are adjustable to more than preset lock. So that's why they're not adjusting the valve train. Ten minutes. Brandon, this side up. This side up. Adjust it. Okay, 10.5 minutes. The intake manifold is a single plane, high-rise aluminum intake courtesy of Speedway Motors in Lincoln, Nebraska, topped off by a 650 CFM L-Rock Performance Series carburetor. Starting to look like an engine. 11 minutes. All right, looks like we're going to have get up the oil pressure here. There we go, 60 psi of oil pressure. 11.5 minutes. Man, it's going to be close. 12 minutes. All right, 12.5 minutes, got headers going on. They will have to pick up their tools before they can start, but these guys are getting close. Feel on a little bit. 12:50. Go, guys. Okay, you see a brake tool on the front to keep the engine from rotating. We don't want to try and spin and stand and check the brakes. 13 minutes. Man, I don't know. Can they beat 13:30 or not? Close. 15. Well, man, here it is. Running in there. 13:22. We're going to do this again at 2:30. Password, come on back. Thanks for coming.